Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. There really are no words for how much I hate the Snow White trailer. Honestly, I can't believe this thing even exists. What in God's name is Disney thinking? Seriously, this teaser trailer is just dreary, grotesque, haunted. Watching these images, it's like a mockery of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like the people behind it really hate the original animated classic, and they're actively doing their very best to just desecrate it. I mean, it's not even a question of woke. There is no plot revealed here, just a genuinely creepy and kind of hideous parody of what is, in my mind, the greatest animated film of all time. I hope most of you out there are familiar with the EC comics of the 1950s, before the Comics Code Authority came in and ruined it all. These comics were very adult in nature, filled with supernatural monsters, vicious murder, sick twists. One of the staples of the EC comics was the shambling corpse, rising from the grave and staggering around seeking revenge on those who killed it, even as its body parts drop off in its wake. This Snow White trailer feels exactly like that. Like somehow the murdered corpse of Snow White shambling and lurching about, a fetid monstrosity, a mockery of what was once beautiful. I mean, have you watched this damn thing? My God, I'm absolutely stunned. Disney has a history of warping and perverting classic pop culture franchises like Star Wars and Willow, all to serve the woke agenda. Stunning brave women, proud strutting drag queens. I get why they do it. They're ideologues. They're propagandists. But this grotesque thing? Holy shit, what were they thinking? There's no agenda being served here unless the agenda is to make damn sure that no one has any interest in seeing this grim, charmless, haunted, shambling corpse of a film.
Look, dude, I'm an eldritch abomination, and it still gave me the creeps. It was, I don't know, man, that disturbing music, taking the classic beautiful Snow White songs and, I don't know, putting them in a minor key, turning them into a dirge, playing them slow and then pissing on them. I don't know what they did. I'm not a musician, but I didn't like it. That I know.
The music is one of the best things about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Every tune, a timeless classic, full of life and joy and beauty. They've taken the music here and turned it into something like a haunted funeral dirge. It's so ugly, so full of lurking menace. This trailer felt like a horror movie trailer, not a classic, fun family film trailer. What, is this Snow White movie set at Freddy's?
The teaser trailer seemed designed as a weapon to behead the movie before it even gets released. I wonder if there's some kind of weird infighting at Disney, like there's one group annoying a higher-up, and so they mandated this horrible music and the ugly visuals just to sabotage the other group. Honestly, I'm befuddled as to how something this undeniably god-awful got released.
You are correct, O Skull of Calderon. Who the hell will want to see this movie after seeing this teaser? In a sense, in a very broad sense, my friends, the teaser trailer represents a victory for fans, albeit a Pyrrhic victory, because at least the dwarves appear to be back, such as they are. This doesn't necessarily mean the 7 magical methadone addicts are out. It just means the dwarves are back to some extent, so at least Disney had to back down from that garbage once the public got a load of those leaked pictures. But wow, oh my God, this is a disaster. Let's talk briefly about Rachel Zegler. Folks, in my opinion, Rachel Zegler is just plain wrong for this role. She just does not give off an innocent Snow White vibe. And at the one point where she bursts into song, it's jarring because she's not singing like a sweet, innocent cartoon character girl. She's singing like she's on Broadway, and it's obnoxious. Her hair is hideous in this thing, and I blame that on whoever styled it. I mean, it's not her fault. She doesn't give off The kind of innocent glow that Snow White should have. She seems to me like an actress going through the paces and maybe not even wanting to be there. Her singing is spectacularly unremarkable and amazingly devoid of charm and overly theatrical for this kind of film. In fact, look at how bland and generic the animation looks. The color palette is washed out. It's very dark throughout the whole movie, maybe to hide some of the mediocre to lousy CGI. The animated film was breathtaking. Every frame was like a painting. It was a work of art. The movement of the characters, the dynamic flowing visuals, the insanely memorable music, in every way. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was like a magical dream come to life. And this Snow White trailer is like peeking into a haunted nightmare of remorse, distorted memories of a life gone by, and naked cynicism. This thing seems made by people who really just don't want to be there. And I tell you, I sure as shit don't want to see this thing. I may have to sit this one out, folks. This is grotesque. This is just sad. Like watching some kind of reenactment of a home movie of a deceased loved one that you miss, giving no solace at all, and just making you feel vaguely sick, horrified, and disgusted. The one funny part of this trailer, though, is seeing Gal Gadot as the evil queen. Gal Gadot is just one of the most beautiful women on the planet, and sadly, Rachel Zegler as Snow White is, to put it charitably, plain. So the idea that the magnificently spectacular Gal Gadot would be jealous of a chick who looks like a fairly average waitress at Denny's is just hilarious. I mean, look at her. When the magic mirror is asked, who's the fairest one of all, it should laugh and say, are you kidding, Gal Gadot? Holy shit, it's you, baby. Do me a favor. Could you put on that teddy and turn around slowly for me? Yeah, just like that. And then a quarter pops out of the magic mirror frame as the face inserts another piece of change for another 30 seconds of looking at Gal Gadot. Folks, this is one of the worst teaser trailers I have ever seen in my life. It was horrible. It was so grim, depressing, a more perfect antithesis to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs you could not possibly find, not even in a porno parody. This is gonna be one hell of an awful movie. God help us. God help Disney. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.